Hi everyone, this week I'm doing a video on the benefits of minimalism and tips to get you started. So the idea of minimalism to me is about filling your environment and your living space and everything around you full of just stuff you treasure and you love and stuff that you need. It's just basically creating a home full of stuff you value and getting the most out of every day. Minimalism for me has been like it's been life-changing. My house is cleaner, it's more organised, my environment's better, I feel happy, I feel less stressed, I feel less overwhelmed. I've saved like so much money. You start to really value your items and look after them, and you start to feel really like rich and abundant because everything in your home you love, like excites you. You don't have items in your home that you don't love. What I would say is it's a journey, so when you first start off on minimalism, like it will be really hard to get rid of certain stuff. I particularly found it hard to get rid of like sentimental items because they had like memories attached to them, and it took me a while to realise that actually yes, they had memories attached with them and a lot of good memories, but actually keeping on to the items weren't serving me good memories. And there is a difference. We can keep hold of stuff because the memories in the past were good, but actually that doesn't mean the items are good for us. So I was, for instance, keeping hold of a lot of worker baby stuff, which is a business I used to run, because I had a community there and I loved those people, so I had good memories. But actually I realised that just keeping onto that, hoarding all those things, like wasn't making me feel good. It was just bringing up the past all the time, like not letting go, not being able to move forward. It gets easier the longer you're into minimalism. So when I first started minimalism, I made the mistake of making about a certain amount of items, and actually minimalism shouldn't be about how many items you own. To me it should be about that, how much do you love each item, and just making sure your home is full of items that you just absolutely love or you need. When I first started, I found it really hard to get rid of clothes and stuff because I would panic and think, oh, what if I need it later? But actually the longer I've gone on the journey, the easier it's getting, and it just gets easy to say no, I'm not keeping that, because yeah, it doesn't make me happy. I don't keep stuff that doesn't make me happy anymore. If I don't need it and it doesn't make me happy, then why would I want that in my environment? Why would I want to have to wash that item or clean that item or store that item? Like it doesn't make any sense. If it's not making me happy, then like why would I have it in my home? You don't have people in your home that don't make you happy, so why would you have items in your home that you can easily pass on to somebody that may need them? It's just, I don't know, I sort of feel like now it's quite foolish, even though it was a habit that I kept on for most of my life. In fact, I'm going to insert a picture of how my bedroom used to look, and it's really quite embarrassing picture because my bedroom was just so messy and so untidy. It was always one of those rooms where I closed the door and hoped nobody would go in there because I didn't know what to do with it, because I really believed that my bedroom wasn't big enough to store all the items that I had. And so I kind of got into this habit of just close the door, like nobody will see in that room, there's nothing I can do with it, I can't make that room tidy because I really don't have enough space in my bedroom for all the items. And actually what I realised getting into this journey was that I had more than enough space in my bedroom if I only kept the stuff that I loved. And now my bedroom's like my most treasured place in the whole house. I used to keep hold of stuff and never really wear if they were expensive, because I think I'd have to keep them for special occasions. And the same with cosmetics, I'd keep them for special occasions because they were expensive. But then what would happen is, have those items for so long, I'd either wouldn't like them anymore if it was like an item clothes, or they wouldn't fit me anymore if it was a cosmetic. It'd actually go off before I used it. And now I don't do that. I keep my best stuff, I wear it every day because that makes me feel good. I don't have cupboards where stuff's falling out. Like I had this towel cupboard where just everything would just fall out. I could never find like bedding or anything, and I've still got probably far too many towels and bedding and stuff, and I will eventually cut that down even more, but it's a process and you take it day by day. You don't have to get down to a certain number of items. I don't keep stuff just in case anymore. I think actually somebody else could love this item. They could really benefit from this item, so I'll give it away. Just in case items are just not worth the clutter they create. Like, oh, hoarding stuff is like saying you don't have enough and then you're never gonna feel like you have enough. Like, I think if you hoard stuff you're never gonna really feel happy, because you can't, I don't believe you can love everything you hoard. Everything in your life should bring you happiness. Don't have stuff in your life that doesn't bring you happiness, joy, value. So if you're hoarding stuff that doesn't bring you happiness, joy, value, or something you need, then you're not asking to be happy. You know, like, if you don't need it and you don't love it, give it to someone who does. Like, that's it for this week's video. Comment below on where you are in your minimalism journey, or if you haven't started your journey and you're thinking about starting. I'd love to chat with you in the comments, so just let me know where you're at, and I'll be back next week for Make It Happen Monday. If you want to see me then, do subscribe to my channel and have a wonderful week. Bye!